Well, alrighty, folks. Good evening and welcome to another session of our quests of Cormyr. I'm your dungeon master, dungeon mister, joined by our wonderful and glorious players this evening.
Hello, good evening.
Ew. Good evening.
We are unfortunately down in Esmeralda, but she will stay behind in Highhorn and either finish up on her beauty sleep or finish the paperwork needed to deal with the things that you've been dealing with. Filling out forms and all that. Bureaucracy. But let's talk about what happened last time before we actually get into what is going to happen this time. Because last time you guys were inside a goblin encampment atop the eastern storm horns. Caldoril scouted up one of the plateaus to see what he could about the captured war wizard. Things seemed dire and complicated, with magic holding her down on a rock. You all made a desperate attempt to climb together and assault the Yetin, hoped to free the wizard. As the Yetin saw this happening, along with the other goblins atop the plateau, he bellowed out and alerted the whole camp to your presence. They all charged up the hill to attack you, joining their leader. Stuck in a hard place in this Yetin, apparently having access to white fire magic similar to how Jack can do. Or at least one of his heads could. Battle was spilling out into the camp from above the rocky plateau, having a hard time getting to the wizardess, much less freeing her from her magical bindings. Things got troubling. With determination and willpower, you started to fend off the goblin menace while a couple of you freed the mage. Coming together, you ended the twin tyrant's reign over these goblins as his magic burst from within him. The goblins scattered as you were given a ride via Griffin back to High Horn. You're met the following day by both Veril Rest, the war wizard you had rescued, and Sir Dane Harrow, awarded with the promise of an adventuring charter and asked, and anything else that they could help with, mundane or whatnot. It would seem there is also more to this Etin's magic as well. Where did it learn it? What does this mean for Cormyr and the magic within? A lot of questions, but at least Highhorn was safe. The wards were restored for now. As we will pick up actually several days later, as Esmeralda is staying behind in Highhorn again she would probably tell you to finish the paperwork necessary for your real adventuring company. But you do have the charter in hand, or at least a copy of the charter. And yeah, we'll pick up a few days later. Along the road, the high road, as our troop has left the mountains of the storm horns, following along the high road north of the King's Forest. It's a nice sunny day, a few clouds in the sky, birds chirping. The only real noise is the wilderness and the footsteps that you're making on the road ahead. What? How are you guys traveling? What are you up to? What are you talking about? What do you hear? What do you say?
It sure is a shame that we couldn't get them griffins. That's for sure.
They would have made for easier travel, but I don't mind walking. It's nice to have some quiet.
Maybe for you. I'm old. Ah,
Well, Esmeralda did keep promising horses, but they never materialized.
Hmm.
Can you, Stephen, can you remind us, uh, or remind me,
Mm-hmm.
where are we going and why?
Eveningstar.
Eveningstar, because the Blue Blade, Varius Costello, had told you that the Lord of Eveningstar, Lord Tessero Winter, might know more of your mother.
That's right. Yes. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I know there were a couple destinations that we were considering last time, and I just wanted to confirm which way we were going.
You're on the.
Yeah.
I'll bring you to that map of the map.
And speaking of Lady Winter, so this Lady Winter, Silas, what connection do you have with her?
Mine. I don't know her. She apparently was acquainted with my mother in some way or knows about my mother. And I've been searching for my mother.
Yes, and apparently your mother is infamous. I've heard some tales about her travels.
I mean, it's cool that you know your mom.
I probably know her in the same sense that everyone else does. I don't really remember her, but she did. She is infamous, yes. But I don't. I suppose I know who she is. Is that what you mean, Jack? Do you know who your mother is?
Probably some lady somewhere.
Oh,
And she didn't care enough about me. Why should I care about her?
Wow.
I'm
Then
sorry to hear that. Are you an orphan?
Uh, maybe. I don't know. Just kind of memories just kind of start at teenage years. Don't remember much before then.
really?
Did you know your father?
No. But not about me. We're talking about your mom. Your mom's like super famous.
Uber famous almost. Even I know about her.
Yes, she's something of a I don't want to say legend, but is a famous criminal and brigand.
Some call her hero.
Uh, some do, but I'd say probably most don't. She's has quite a number of stories surrounding her. Um, she's known as something of a pirate. Obviously, she's traveled with a crew and um, has been involved in all kinds of criminal activity, smuggling, um, um, stealing. So she is.
All
She was.
allegedly, I assume.
The stories are all very inconsistent. I've never actually known someone, or I have known people who've known her, but they're very few and far between.
Well, it's
Um,
not really allegedly either. She definitely was pretty awesome.
but the stories that people tell are sound like exaggerations to me. That she was a you know a strong sorceress or a witch or um, you know, was a was a hunter of relics and really only was had her criminal empire to uncover hidden truths. It's all seems just so very far fetched, but I've never really known her in a personal sense, and I haven't heard much from her or about her recently in my life, and so I'm searching her out. And I'm following a trail that started with the blue blade.
Well, next stop, Eveningstar then.
Yes. I'm not really sure what I was going to find. I was hoping that Farius would have some more information about her.
His information leads to her, though. So, Lady Winter it is. Whoever that may be. I'm sure if we... Do we want to be frugal with Costello's name? That... I mean, like, I understand, like, he's a figure in a city somewhere, but... Does he really want us just giving out his name like that?
Isn't that his cover name?
Farius Costello is his name.
Yeah, Farius Costello is his name, but it's
I think
I don't know.
I think that I think he's known by that name. I don't think he's hiding that fact. I think he's probably hiding the fact that he is the blue
silver
blade
dragon.
and also a dragon. Yes,
But he's not. He was a variant of the blue blade. The true blue blade was before him, which is fascinating. Imagine being a figure so well known that a dragon takes up your alias. That's...
So the blue blade has been a mantle that's been passed down.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's been something of legend. You see Cal's eye kind of sparkle and then smile grows bigger, thinking about it.
Farius is, put down that mantle, and you're trying to take it on.
Well, we're trying to, just
Try it on to see if it fits.
Yeah, we're doing our best here. We've helped a total of 2 dragons in a town and a keep. We've done pretty well for a couple of no names.
Now, speaking of no names, should we have a name?
You guys would have already had a name set in stone.
That's right.
Yeah, Esmeralda, she wanted to call us the...
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. That's I still don't know about that one.
Flame Forged Fellowship. Has a ring to it.
Yeah, it does have a ring to it.
I like it.
Has the one ring to it.
I thought we were going with Ordo Draconis. It sounds so mysterious, doesn't it?
I was stuck on Cal and the Duskrats, but all of you shot that down.
So, have either of you, has any of you been to Eveningstar?
You would have all at least passed through. I would say a general history check could be made by anyone and everyone.
Yeah, I think Cal probably would have.
You've definitely at least been through it, and the majority of you would have had to travel through it to get to Tierluck.
6. Just passing through.
Oh, my memory got a little too drunk there.
Well, I want to do a history check
Mm-hmm.
with my new intelligence. I just need to load up my sheet. Sorry.
I would say the least any of you would know is that Eveningstar is a storied town. One of, well, a notable place for adventurers to head for the haunted halls of Eveningstar. There was some happenings half of a century ago in Eveningstar beneath a forgotten keep that supposedly nefarious agents teleported through a gate underneath it. Would not be a state secret or anything, so that stuff would be rumored about. But it is home to specifically several varieties of tressum, which are winged cats. You will find more tressum in and around Eveningstar than anywhere else in possibly all of Faerun. It's at the base of a river, or at the crossroads between the High Road and the Starwater River. And also at the crossroads of the actual Starwater Road. But it's mostly a farming town. But there are lots of myths and legends throughout it. I would say the only one of you that would know any true details about it would be Aiden, having, spent a long time in Tierluck, which is a neighboring town. It is often described like an orchard with buildings in it, as opposed to a town with an orchard around it. There's also the portion of the Kingswood that is near it is known as the Shadowwood. There's also the Eveningstar Gorge, which goes on for a few miles. The Deep Canyon. There's also an often foggy pool called the Red Hand Pool. And also the High Pasture, which is owned and operated by the House of the Morning, a temple to Lathander. But it's also known to have a theater, several inns and taverns. Probably the most popular being the Lonesome Tankard, but yeah, there is one that actually has a theater, and there's a prominent stables there, plenty of farmland. But probably the most notable thing that anyone would know is that there's a specific printing called the Cormyr Clarion, which is essentially kind of like a small briefing that gets sent out bi-monthly to different towns here and there. It is originated in the print shop known as Basker's Nook. But there's, other than that, it's honestly just a normal medieval town.
Do we know what the haunted... What was it called?
Haunted Halls of Eveningstar.
Yeah, what is that?
All you would know is that it was probably closed off to adventurers some time ago, due to several adventurers dying, trying to find fortune and favor within.
That sounds exciting.
Probably stay away from there.
Really? That's not the first place you want to check?
I mean, not immediately.
Could be interesting.
I feel like I just figured out how to do some of these little fire things.
Yeah, you are. I know you don't like talking about it too much, but your abilities are pretty awesome, Jack.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it was weird how similar it was to the ogre, or the giant, not the ogre. Sorry.
Or at least half of them. Now, you said I didn't understand it. I aim to figure it out. Can't have him knowing more than me.
Well, I hope you can rely on us to at least help you. No man should be blind to his own abilities.
I'm fascinated by them.
Hey, me too. I want to use them to help you guys in whatever you need. So this is a mutual beneficial thing.
And I think that as you learn more about them, and you can learn to control them, and perhaps even make them stronger.
Yeah, and then we can go to the haunted halls.
But it is interesting is that it's seems to be manifesting as some sort of fire. Um, does fire have I know fire has particular significance for Aiden, but what is fire for you? I wonder.
Well, notably, and
Beats
this
me.
was mentioned previously, and Silas, you know this. It's specifically spellfire,
Right.
which is not fire.
Fire.
Also often
Fire.
called silver fire.
And I know this already.
Yes.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
Well,
It
and
is
you,
technically
Aiden, you're good, Aiden, with the Eveningstar.
Aye.
Anything in particular you're looking for in Eveningstar?
Well, wouldn't mind checking out their forge, and as you all know, I'm on the lookout for someone from Thay. You never know.
I would
So
say
keep my eyes
you
out.
would know there is a prominent forge there called the Iron Hand, known to have, like with your previous history check, they have flying swords as defenses, and is a
Whoa.
skilled magical armor smith.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Are you going to tell us about it?
Well, yeah. Well, it's a famous forge with magical flying swords as defenses, and they're famous for their magical craftsmanship uh, in armor and weapons.
Fascinating. I'm hoping that there's some interesting magic shops there. It's been some time since I've been to one. There were places in Marsember, but I've not passed one since I left.
There might be one in Eveningstar. But as you're traveling, uh, shortly after midday on probably the third day of traveling away from Highhorn, you would crest a gentle hill, and sprawling before you, you can see tidy timber dwellings ringed by orchards, the river plunging through and kind of curved around this small town. Farmland to the north, south, east. There's plenty of like actual farming, but there's also several small orchards and fruit trees all throughout. And there's a large gorge that can be seen to the north, and I'll bring you guys to the map of actual Eveningstar.
Oh, we're in Eveningstar now.
Yeah,
Or making it our way there. Okay, sweet.
We made it.
you made it. Uneventful travel. Most travel along the roads is pretty uneventful, to be honest.
We're coming in from
You'll be coming
the
in from the
west?
west, yes.
Cool.
Around what time of day?
I would say it's, you would hear... Yeah, that one's better. I would say you would hear the midday bell ringing as you crest the hill and see Eveningstar before you.
Perfect timing.
What's the first order of business?
Probably go see Lady Winter, huh?
I suppose so. We
I might be able to earn some favor with her if we throw away that weighty name.
we probably have to ask some folks about.
Is there like a town crier or guards or
You would see definitely the
notable
presence
characters?
of a few purple dragons walking through the streets. Mostly human people here. It would be the occasional half-elf and honestly probably like one or two halflings. But for the most part, it's all human. And yeah, you would see a few purple dragons walking the streets. More in, not in like heavy armor like Esmeralda wears, more like in leathers or padded armor. Swords at their side that are not peacebound.
Is it a pretty different vibe from where? Highhorn?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But this is a town as opposed to Highhorn is a military establishment. There's people. There looks to be a small market in the center of the town, and lots of small stalls and stores and shops, and can see several taverns open, and people paying not much attention to any travelers. Although I will say Silas might get the occasional look, as well as Cal, but they're not going to pay you any real bad attention.
Mm.
Perhaps we should find a local tavern or a guard.
Maybe a guard start off. Excuse me, sir. I'll try to raise my hand to get one of their attention.
Yeah, it's a middle-aged human man with a kind of a gruff exterior, broad shoulders, purple cape, only about half cape actually, as he struts over. Yes, good evening, sir. What can do for you today? Are you new to the town?
Good day. Yes, our party here is on the lookout for Lady Winter. We been tasked with going to see her.
I believe you mean Lord Winter.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, Lord Winter. I'm
Raises
like you just
an
said,
eyebrow.
brand new.
Yes, I'm not quite certain her whereabouts at this exact moment. I would suggest you head to the hall. Perhaps speak to Zinzummer, the Herald. I am...
Zenzummer there.
Yes, he is the Herald of Eveningstar and has been for some time. He would know her exact locations, or perhaps make an appointment.
And the hall is where? As I look around, trying to get a direction.
Just down the main road, and you'll see it. It is, I want to say, it's one of these two buildings. I want to say it's this one. Closest to the river. Big red roof. Can't miss it.
It's the other side of
Thank
town.
you.
Yes, it's a short walk. Certainly your legs could use the energy. It's a
Well,
wonderful day, though.
We just walked all the way from Highhorn, so I'm sure we can walk a little further.
Ah, good news there?
We're the ones that saved the castle. Yeah.
From what?
Goblins.
Oh.
Manhattan.
Oh. I see.
Yeah,
Well,
so
that
he
sounds
was-
terrible business.
We're new adventurers and just getting our name out there.
Oh, have you a charter?
We do.
Oh, well, I suggest you would lead with that and definitely speak to Zin Summer then. He will point you in the right direction. Lord Winter is fond of many adventurers. I will say if she's
Lord
not at the
Winter.
hall, then she does frequent the Lonesome Tankard quite often.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Where's
she's-
that?
Oh, that would be right around the corner over there. Points to a building down the main road as well.
Brilliant. We know the Iron Hand. Is there anything else of notes that we should visit while we're here?
Well, if you're in the mood for sightseeing, the House of Mourning is one of the oldest temples to Lathander in all of Cormyr. It, of course, oversees the expansive fields, granaries, and, well, of course, the blue leaf tree. You know of this, right?
I do not. I think I got a little too drunk last time I came through.
That's the tree with the blue leaves.
Indeed, but... and he'll kind of pat Cal on the shoulder as he looks to the rest of you. Well, you'd be in for a treat to go see it. It is a sight. Of course, if you're in the mood for some leisure activities, do some fishing over the bridge, or perhaps go and see the Red Hand Pool. Honestly, good fish there, and, well, if you're brave enough to go swimming, beware the fog. Monsters hiding it. No, but really, like, just check before you go swimming.
Are there any local magic shops or libraries?
Well, there is Old Meg's hut to the north. I don't know if it's a shop. I think she might be a bit of a witch, if I'm being honest.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
No, nothing nefarious. Just hearsay, rumors. She's got horns.
Mm.
It's kind of weird.
and her name is Old Meg.
Yeah. Yeah, she
She's
arrived after the war, so I don't know.
Is she running experiments on people?
No, certainly not.
Oh,
No.
All right.
No.
Is she?
No, not under these guards' watchful eye, of course, never.
No, absolutely not. We do have the Silver Branch, a jewelry shop down the road, and of course, Orsborg's Adornments if you're in the mood for a tattoo or perhaps perfume.
Oh, perfume.
Yes. Don't think you'd be interested in... If you're looking for horses or something, Roldo Stables, can't find any better. Provides, well, I'd say a quarter of the horses in Cormyr. He was the horse lord after all. I might be saying that
well.
wrong.
Well, thank you. You seemed a little, perhaps uncomfortable when I mentioned magic. Is it frowned
Magic?
upon in here, in this town?
No, not at all. Lord Winter, in fact, is an accomplished magician, and we have at least one war wizard on hand at any time. The magic is not something we are afraid of here, and of course there are several accomplished priests at the temple. No, I was just trying to think about magic dealings.
I see.
We don't
Who might-
have too much in that way. Although
Well,
you might want to
good
try
old
an onion
man.
loaf if you get time. They'll sell them at most
Ooh.
of the taverns around here.
Is it a magical experience?
Well, if you like onions, absolutely. Especially in
If you hate
the peak of
onions.
summer when they get the ramps going down from the hills. Stinks something awful, but that taste, I can't get enough of it.
I see. Okay, well,
You said you were an adventuring company, yet you didn't lead with a name. And I should ask, so that way, in case anyone asks, I have met you, right?
We are, I think we landed on the Flame Forged Fellowship.
Oh. Interesting. That's got a name. That's got a ring to it. Got a proclivity for fire, huh?
we're workshopping.
Some of us.
Indeed.
Or just don't go burn the town down.
And we have a forge master in our party as well.
Oh. Well, then you should
Teleport.
definitely take up looking at the Iron Hand. Smithy. He makes all the armor for the purple dragons who come through here. A skilled smith, if I've ever seen one.
We were told by our friend here that he sells magical armaments. Is that true?
Occasionally he can be commissioned to do so, yes. Be warned, though, his prices are quite steep, and swords are even sharper. Especially the flying ones.
Ah. Okay, well, we'll have a look around.
Yes, well, Flame Forged Fellowship. I hope you have a good day, and should you need anything, I'll be around town.
What was your name, sir?
Kevlin.
Kevlin. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And you as well. He gives a nod, and, well, duties call.
He squishes his butt to not poop.
Steven, I have a question.
Yeah.
Would there be any type of, I don't know, like tension or anything between Lathander and Kossuth? As they're kind of like opposite sides of the same coin.
I would say they aren't opposites. I mean, there is fire in the sun. Kossuth isn't good nor bad. It's just fire. Lathander is good. Is the morning dawn and renewal and rebirth, and so there would be several hand-in-hand kind of beliefs. Absolutely. Rebirth through fire can be a thing. So it really depends on whoever's point of view you're speaking to. It would probably differ from priest to priest, person to person.
Gotcha.
We've been walking a while. I could use a drink. I say I head over to the tavern real quick, take a look inside.
You don't want to go there first? You
Well, that's right around the corner, and Lord Winter might be in there anyway.
And
Oh,
if she's
okay.
not, then we can head over to.
the heralds.
And like I said, I'm a little thirsty. Been walking a long time.
Where did he say the herald was? The high
Is
hall.
it- Yeah, the High Hall. Zenzummer.
It's just the town hall, Eveningstar Hall.
Yeah. It pointed it out to us. Let's go grab a drink. Yeah. Might as well.
Yeah, there are several different taverns about. There is, of course, the Lonesome Tankard. You would see a larger building offset the way that looks to be some low lantern, looks to be some theater. And then those are the two taverns. But the low lantern wouldn't be busy this time of day. There are a couple of inns, the Golden Unicorn and the Welcoming Hand, which would have some guests, but for the most part, it's not bustling. Lonesome Tankard is the most bustling place. Especially, it's near the market square, and there's several people about. Like, you can see people going in and out. It's midday, so it's
lunchtime.
perfect time of day. Yeah.
Yeah, it said there. Buddy Kevin said she might be there.
Kevlin. There was an L.
Kevlin, yeah. He also had a nice pouch on him. I'm kidding.
Yes.
I thought about it.
But yeah, as you head into the Lonesome Tankard, you can hear laughter drifting from across the square even before you step in. But once you do, you can hear the little more livelier music within. There would be people dancing, and honestly, it's not a celebration, but it just seems like some people are just having a good time clapping, and it's all around pretty light-hearted space.
I can see why I don't remember this place.
Seems a little early in the day for ribaldry.
Is that the bar or get a table?
Well, let's.
Do we see a lady that's pretty prominent, or like have people gather around her?
Give me a perception check as you try and scope out the room.
Ooh, I want to look and see if all the food on the table. See what looks good.
You would see several loaves of bread almost at every table, as well as double check something real quick.
Would like to smell onions if I can.
You can see several timbers have been reconstructed, and there would also be a couple of purple dragons in here, kind of on lunch break, it would seem. And honestly, the place seems pretty crowded. But dancing, you would see kind of standing out would be a taller, maybe 6'2" woman in her early to mid 50s. Probably once brown hair, now more blondish gray. In like riding pants and a little bit of like a shawl going on, dancing around. That would be the probably most prominent person in the room. But although she does have slender, near elven features, but quite tall.
I gotta get on to this.
Does anyone take notice of us coming into the tavern?
No one is like, hey, look at those weirdos. But yeah,
The newcomers.
There's some people that glance over, like someone's just like, hey, who walked in the door? Okay, cool.
We step on the squeaky floorboard.
Well, I just don't know if it's the kind of town where like
Uh-oh,
out of
strangers
town,
are here.
Yeah.
Get out of my bar. You would also see a very kind of quiet, contemplating man behind the bar counter with medium-length black hair and a bit of a nearly shaven mustache and goatee, but sturdy, broad shoulders. Seems like a retired adventurer, honestly, if you ever saw one. But youthful, if anything.
Cal's foot's tapping. Guys, it's calling to me.
All to me is some of that bread. I'm gonna go find a table.
I'll join you.
Cal, you haven't even had a drink yet. Maybe pace yourself.
But look, they're having fun.
I can see that. And that's good for them. We have work to do.
I don't want to drink. I want to dance.
Ugh.
I go dancing.
Okay.
I just go.
Cal
yeah.
goes dancing while the rest of you grab a table. And Cal, give me a performance check.
Okay.
As it is not the kind of music that you're used to, but it's still, honestly, even with this stumbling performance, kind of, it would almost seem like there's this near organized dance that everyone knows, but you're not in the know kind of thing. So there's this awkward period, but people still like would even cheer you on, maybe honestly louder than they should, as people are, if nothing else, noticing you. And the tall woman's eye kind of lingers on you for a moment. She seems intrigued as one of her eyebrows raises. And you would see her dancing as gracefully as any elf you've ever seen. She is not an elf at all, but she is dancing like some of the... You've heard tales of blade singers and how well they can dance. Dancing kind of like one of those.
Wow.
But she's also sweating profusely, as well as you probably at this point. But as you're dancing, several people will try and give you instructions on what steps to do and try and show you how. And while you're doing that, Silas, Jack, and Aiden find a table easily enough, as the place is crowded, but it's not jam-packed, so a table is easily found. A barmaiden would come over, maybe about 16 years old, bright-eyed, and probably like a good 5'2". Like she's young, and definitely as lively as the rest of the place. Oh, well, welcome to the Lonesome Tankard. I'm Julie. What can I get for you? What are you guys looking for? Drinks, food, just stopping by?
Drinks and food.
All right, you wanting the whole meal, or you looking for the meat or the vegetarian option? We've got a lot of good veggies here if you're not from town.
You know what? Let's do the meat and the veggies.
Okay. And for you, sirs?
I'll have the ale.
Okay, can do. You know, we do have some nice mead that we got from Am recently.
I'll try that.
Of course, we don't get too many imports, but we like to occasionally source something different. At least that's what the boss says. I don't understand all that.
I'm looking more for a local brew. I noticed we passed some orchards. Are there any?
Yes, we've got a number of ciders. Would you go for something more tart, or are you looking for more sweet?
Something tart and dry, if possible.
Absolutely can do. Would you like it to be chilled? I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but it's a thing. It's kind of cool. Like, literally.
I'm well. I mean, I used to I used to grow up by the river, and we would stick our bottles in the water, and we would often drink it cool. So if that is something that is possible, then yes, I would love that.
Absolutely. On a nice day like today, can't go without it. I'll be right back with the drinks and get that food in for you there, sir.
Before you go,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
actually looking for Lord Winter. I heard she frequents this establishment. Does she happen to be here today?
Oh, yeah, of course. And she'll kind of point past Cal towards the tall woman, who would start to approach Cal in this moment. She's right there, talking to that elf gentleman.
He
I would-
certainly looks like he's having fun. Yeah, look at him go.
Well, it takes practice. Look, he's trying, I think. If you don't try, you never know.
I'm gonna try to backflip.
Is it typical for? Sorry.
We'll say as Lord Winter approaches Cal, she holds her hand out. Let me show you how it is done, sir. I'll show you the proper steps.
Please, I'm like a monkey right now.
I know the feeling. And she will guide you through. Give me a performance check at advantage as she's starting to help you and show you the ropes, so to speak. And
There's no way I can roll 2 ones.
Lord Winter. It is improved, if nothing else. As they're probably a good 5 minutes as the song starts to wind down, and you can see she is sweating, but she is not letting you falter at all. She's honestly a lot stronger than you anticipated from her slender form. But I lied. She's almost 6 feet tall.
Still taller than Cal.
Yeah, she's taller than most people. But there is this almost cat-like grace as she dances. And
Yeah, I have a feeling, even though it's really not coordinated dancing, I still feel like there's elements of Cal's slyness where he can
Absolutely.
he doesn't land as hard, and maybe that's why he's faltering. Maybe he's being light-footed. Nobody is supposed to stomp here, and he's just it's hard to break that cycle.
Yeah, it's kind of like the go between the stomping and the flowing and more jaunty steps as opposed to graceful fluidity that you might be used to.
Like a ballerina in hip hop class.
If that's what you have to tell yourself.
Yeah. As the song winds down, well, you'll get better eventually. And just work on your steps. Don't see too many elves around here. Who might you be?
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Cal, and I'll point towards the bar. And this is I'm a part of a new group that just recently formed, an adventuring party.
I can see maybe that is where your expertise may lie.
Oh yeah, I'm really good at, shooting a bow compared to making a fool of myself. But
Certainly.
Yes.
As she does one quick wipe of her brow, you can see the glistening of her sweat immediately dry as she prestidigitates herself.
I probably should have prepared that today, but
You're a wizard? Mage?
no. As an elf, we have, limited magics inherently.
I see. Well, this was lovely. I will let you return to your party, and I hope you enjoy the lovely Eveningstarian backdrop.
Well, thank you, but we actually came here to meet with you.
I'd like to say I'm impressed, but not surprised. Certainly. Should I join your table, or would you like to join mine?
I'll let them know that we'll come to yours. I'm sure yours is worthy of your standard.
Of course. I'll be right at the bar, as she points to some empty bar stools.
Okay.
She's a woman of the people. She is not...
Well, they're already at the bar. Right?
They're at a table.
We're at a table.
Okay. Hmm.
But she'll
Maybe the
head over
table.
to the bar and talk to the. Or do you stop her from going to the bar?
No, she's already going. I'll go to the table.
Okay. Yeah, and you would see
Uh.
her kind of make a couple of glances. I would say Aiden, you would probably notice the bartender and her make glances over at your table for a moment. As Cal will arrive, as your drinks have already arrived for Silas, Jack, and Aiden. Jack, the bread has arrived, but the rest of the meal has not quite yet.
That
Well,
was some very interesting dancing, Cal.
I know it's a wonder. It's how differently people dance just from city to city.
At
They
least you're getting
certainly.
better.
Yeah, I stepped left there when I sort of stomped right. It was a little awkward, but Lady Winter seemed to caught her eye on something.
Saw you talking with her, and she glanced over here. Is that? Will she be joining us?
I didn't know you were on the table. I was a little too fixed on where I was trying to move, but she asked if we wanted to join her at the bar. Seems that's where she's more comfortable.
Ooh, yeah, I just ordered some food.
We'll just wait.
No, that's fine. We can go over there.
Yeah,
Hey,
they can. bring it over.
Julie. Hey, excuse me, Julie.
Oh,
Hey,
yes, sir.
We're moving over here. So just the food, we can just move it over. I'll be sitting right over here. Just don't.
Oh, you're
don't
moving
lose
to
me, okay?
the bar? You don't want me to wait on you anymore?
Just
Oh,
have.
nothing. Nothing like that.
Why don't?
Oh, shit.
Let's just flag Lord Winter over to our table.
I pull out a gold and I give her a gold.
Oh. I mean,
No,
no
nothing like
offense
that.
was
No,
taken. I was just curious, and
you've been
she'll
great.
quickly pocket it in
No,
her,
you've been
in her
great.
blouse. Well,
We're
Gunman
just
will take
meeting
good
over
care
with-
of you. Don't worry.
We're just meeting with Lord Winter. But yeah,
Oh, well,
Thank you.
good luck with your meeting. I'll make sure your food is delivered to the bar.
thank you. Well, that went smoothly.
And you said that was terrible dancing. That was terrible speechcraft. That was interesting.
I don't see why we couldn't have just waved her over.
Coulda, shoulda. Now we're in the boat. Let's go, Silas.
Oh yeah, Jack walked over to the bar.
Absolutely. As you can see her sipping a thimble of a drink. Eyes you all. Well, you wanted to see me, and here I am. You have seen. She gives a light
Well,
smile.
We've come to talk to you. We have a mutual friend.
Oh? I don't have, in this age, many friends living, so I find that surprising given your ages.
He's a bit of an old friend, I believe.
Oh, I see.
We recently made acquaintance with one Farius Costello.
She rolls her eyes a little bit. And then kind of readjusts herself to smile. How's he doing?
He's awake.
Yes. Up to his old tricks, or was something else this time?
It's more so of something else. Seems that the winds are changing.
He's lucky I didn't make a good armor out of him last time we met.
You could? You seem quite mighty.
Oh. Um.
Were you an adventurer in your time?
Oh, I thought you were a dragon too.
Oh, no, I'm not a dragon. That would be quite unique, wouldn't it? No, Yes, I was an adventurer once, long ago. I operated under the name Tessar the Mage. And back then, I had to disguise myself as a man to get any credit. I eventually gained enough fame and, well, courted the right people.
Ever heard that name?
Tessar the Mage? Yeah, you can give me a history check.
Yeah, I don't think Cal would.
Yeah, with the 22. Yeah, you would know that name and know that this is Lord Tessera Winter, who she was formerly part of the King's Men adventuring band. She definitely gained a good bit of fame. She also courted the king prior to his wedding and before he had a daughter. That was like some 50 or 60 years ago.
Oh,
I've
so
read
she's...
about you. Tessar, it makes sense, yes. Lord Winter. I've definitely read about you and your party.
Oh. The King's Men were good for their time. But times do change, and new troops rise up every day, apparently.
I'm something of a wizard myself.
You don't say.
You don't laugh at that.
I think Cal's gonna laugh with it as they just look each other.
Jack is looking around for his food.
Your food would arrive. The gentleman at the very handsome gentleman at the bar just gives a nod and lays down the two platters of one's a very veggie themed and the other has meat with a little bit of vegetables, probably some like roast lamb and a little bit of probably some bacon around it as well.
Yeah, Cal's got a nibble on both of their plates.
Feel free.
Okay, I got food.
Oh, quite an appetite, I see.
It was a long walk from Highhorn.
Well, the roasted apples are delicious, so I recommend ending the meal with those.
Yeah, they were
You-
good
you-
fresh as well.
You would have some kind of roasted, smothered apples at the edge of your plate that she would point out.
And move him to the opposite side of the plate from Cal.
Mage hand, and I'll grab one.
And she'll kind of laugh at that. Well, the children would love to see that. But don't let them catch you stealing. Not something many would like to see.
Not in your town, no. I would say I'm a gentleman first.
Well, that's good
You
to
don't laugh
hear.
at that.
But yes, we dealt with a certain Etten, and rescued a war mage there, and we had to form a party somehow, and then now we come to you.
Speaking of,
yes, I believe
speaking of
Varel
stealing,
mentioned something like that.
sorry, speaking of stealing, I think Silas had a question for you.
Referring
That
to
makes-
thievery.
In a roundabout way. He'll explain.
Well,
Yes,
I'm
so,
intrigued.
My name is Silas Vane. And Therius said you might know my mother.
She quickly finishes her little drink. Dunman, I'll need at least another, please. And the barkeep doesn't say anything. He just nods and pours her another drink out of some blue bottle. Just take another little sip. Yes, I did know Lysera in my... some time ago. Let's just say that. What about her?
Was she part of your adventuring party?
Oh, heavens, no.
Hopefully not opposing your party in some way.
Well, I wouldn't say in favor of it. We shared kindred feelings on certain subjects. That might be about it, though. A hard pill to swallow, that one. And I don't say that too lightly. No offense. Are you close with her?
Never known her.
Well, I guess she had a tryst with a sea elf.
Yes. As the story was told to me, that she met up with a band of sea elves on the water, and one thing led to another. Here I am.
There are, I believe, a few villages of sea elves in the Dragonmere. That wouldn't surprise me, considering how much time she spent on those waters.
I don't know much about my family, and I've been searching for my mother. I'm not sure if you've had any either recent contact with her or have heard stories that sound like her.
Last I heard, her ship sank. And would I have contact with a known enemy of the state? No. Piracy was outlawed and should be frowned upon.
Indeed. Yes, I agree.
I knew
But-
her during a troubling time in her life. She chose one route, while I was already on my path to another.
What did you two talk about? What did you share kindred feelings about?
Oh, just a kindred liking of magics. She was an accomplished arcanist, though she favored more draconic nature. She spoke often of ley lines, and often mentioned that Eveningstar's fields might have several underneath them. Never found this true myself, but she also mentioned, I should have heeded her warning then, about the Netherese Gate. There's some connection there, although I don't... The gate has since been closed, obviously. She always had a fondness for the mill pond. Guess her love of water never died. As she looks you up and down.
Yeah, well, indeed, seems she's been attracted to water in a few different ways. What is the mill pond? Is that here in Eveningstar?
Oh, yes, to the north. She
Oh.
she did visit every now and then. The Red Hand Pool is what it's also known as.
Oh. And you said her ship sank, or you heard that?
Why, yes, the Blue Dragons took it down several years ago.
Do you know whereabouts that happened?
It was probably in the Dragon Mirror somewhere. I couldn't say for sure. Certainly wasn't in the rivers. I don't think her vessel would fit.
Hmm. Interesting. Um. So, as far as you know, she's perished.
As far as I know, yes. I never looked into it. I never had any reason to doubt any truth to the reports. I will say I was slightly saddened, but that is what a path of crime will do to you.
Well, from those who've known her, have said she's very charismatic.
She does know how to, or did, know how to make you see both sides of any argument.
Did
Well, I
she ever?
Go on, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just saying, did she ever? You mentioned her interest in draconic magics.
Yeah, specifically the ley lines she suspected ran through most of Cormyr, and the Dragon Mirror itself. She said something about the water having key to the dragon magic within. Cormyr is known as the Land of Dragons. At least that's one of its names. I've seen quite a few in my time as well.
It seems that dragons have come up a few times already in my short time looking for her.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I think we're up to 3 now.
Sounds about right.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help, I'm sorry to give you the news, but as I said, the only thing I could probably hint at would be there was a line she always said. I believe it was stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Something along those lines.
Interesting.
She was known to be a poet as well.
Well, that is something I've not heard before.
It goes hand in hand with the draconic bits. They tend to dabble in the arts from what I've seen, except for the nefarious ones.
You don't happen to have any old mementos of hers or keepsakes?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
I wouldn't suspect you would, but I thought I'd ask.
I would like to say we were close, but we rivals at best, co-scholars at worst. Both studying in different arrays. I decided to devote mine to more sword magic, while she, again, the ley lines and whatnot. She said the Netherese could harness the power of the draconic ley lines that came before them. Dragons were the original magic users of the realms, after all.
Netherese.
Yes.
If I wanted to do... Oh,
She,
if I wanted
she
to do
says
my
yes.
own-
She doesn't seem happy to say yes.
Do I know what the Netherese are?
You give me a history check, but you would know loosely what the Netherese are. Yeah, the 13. Yeah, ancient civilization of magic users. Had floating cities. One of them left and came back into the land of the living about 50 years ago. Came crashing down. It would definitely be known here because Cormyr was at war with the returned Netherese known as the Shadowvar some 50 years ago.
If I wanted to do my own scholarly research, are there places in town that I would go?
Well, as I said, she was often fond of the Red Hand Pool, but I also know that the Blue Leaf Tree is a font of, well, great magic. I don't know if it has anything to do with the ley lines. There is just a connection to another tree in the capital. As a sister.
Sounds more like druidcraft to me.
It is old elven magic.
Yes. Druidcraft.
A little different, but sure.
Well, thank you for information.
Of course. I didn't catch your name of your merry band.
We are the Flame Forged Fellowship.
Interesting.
We're still workshopping it.
He is. I'm sold.
She'll kind of nod to the bartender. Dunman here was a proud member of the Six Splendid Swords back in his time.
No?
That's some nice alliteration.
Well,
Yeah, we
Not
just gotta.
everyone. not everyone has the tongue. Of course, you do know of the Knights of Mr. Nor. They were founded in this very tavern.
Yeah, they all decided against Cal and the Duskrats, but I'm still workshopping.
Duskrats
went
just
through-
sounds dirty. I wouldn't put money on it.
Well, who else are you
like
gonna
that.
send to the dirty parts of the world to clean it up?
I suppose. The Kingsmen
I-
was a stout adventuring band.
That's short and sweet. I was...
Notably, they were all men. She rolls her eyes at that again.
Yeah, wait. Is Glimmer? Yeah, that's a woman.
How many were actually men?
The other 6.
I see.
And I bet you showed them up every step of the way.
We each had our talents. Mine, being a mage, was a little different. It was harder back then. Didn't have all the schools and stuff that there are now. We also only had a D4 hit points.
Hit points.
Hmm.
Yes, we've figured out a way to increase our constitution. Is there a place in town where I could acquire some magical supplies, or the town guard Cleveland, I think his name was.
Kevlin, come on now,
Oh,
Silas.
Kevlin. Oh, he's a nice soul.
Yeah, he was extremely kind to us as soon as we came here.
He mentioned old Meg.
Yes, I wouldn't say that she is a, she's wise, if nothing else. She keeps to herself. She's a tiefling.
Oh,
Yeah, tieflings are really rare, right, Steve?
Mm-hmm. Around here, yeah. Don't get too many of
well-
them. She came here after the war, so... And has aged... since then.
So the-
Tieflings have horns.
Some do. I've known a few who don't.
Yes, I don't.
well, where do you get your magical supplies?
Oh, I have them sent to me.
Oh,
Well, teleportation isn't all too complicated after all.
Teleportation.
Yes. Also, Arabelle is just down the road.
Mm.
But
Sweet, sweet Arabelle.
should I needed to, could always pop over to Cezale.
That is our next objective after we leave here, I think.
I don't have teleportation magic just yet.
He can make a smallish dragon, though, up here, right?
Yes, illusion is one of my specialties.
We've been talking about making maybe like walls or something.
Illusions definitely treated me well. After all, being disguised as a man over and over again was a necessity.
Perhaps that's something you could teach me.
Being disguised as a man.
Well,
As she smiles and kind of like almost laughs at her own joke, but holds it back.
You could probably be looking less blue, right, Silas?
would I want to look less blue?
I don't know. I mean,
There's nothing wrong with that. Be proud of your heritage, if nothing else, right?
I'm not the one who said it.
it does stand out a little bit in certain places.
Well, the pointy ears will get you anywhere.
Yeah, I need a hat.
Is what I'm saying. Disguising oneself could be useful.
Yes, it gets you in and out of places.
I'm just not very sneaky.
Well, perhaps work on your stepping. Well, this was, interesting to say the least. If there is anything else I can help you with, do let me know.
You told her about the failing magic, right?
Oh, up in Highhorn. I did hear about that from Veril. I am
Yes.
she did send a communication saying to expect some people.
We are some people.
Yeah, we fixed it.
Well,
Mm,
we came to a solution. It wasn't necessarily
Mm.
fixing.
That's
She said there were some saviors that had no small part in her own rescue, which, well, Veryl is an accomplished magician herself. A war mage, no
Yes,
less.
Yeah, it was so strange. She was like held down by white shackles of magical power. It was too confusing for me.
She said her own magic was used against her. Which would make sense, as she is one specific with wards and such. Well,
Is there anything that needs doing in this town?
I'm sure if you look hard enough you'll find something, but nothing comes to my mind.
Well, thank
We were
you for your-
planning to go to the forge after this anyways.
Oh, well, enjoy the time there. And if I would say, if you want to be more in touch with your mother, go to the mill pond in Red Hand Pool.
The red hand pool and the blue leaf tree. Blue.
Well, that is just site of great magic. But the waters is where your mother always felt more at ease.
Stick to the rivers and lakes that you used to.
Yes. That's what she said.
I'll follow that advice, and I'll start with the mill pond. Thank you.
Well, I should get back to my duties. I do have a town to run and some missives to write. Should you need anything, don't hesitate to ask for me at the hall. Zin knows how to contact me personally, so I'm sure we'll see each other sooner than later.
And I hope we do. Cal will give a slight bow.
She'll give a bow back. Perhaps you'll work on that step I was showing you.
Yes, step left, don't stomp right. Got you.
Though it's stomp left. And then you
Darn.
step right.
Missed it by that much.
Left now, y'all.
It's a little tricky at times, but well, until next time. And she gives another bow and
Yeah, the lamb was great, by the way. The food, phenomenal. Doing a great job.
well, then she kind of points to the guy behind the bar. And as she does, and then you turn back around and she's just gone.
And the apples are so good too, as I'm trying to eat the last bit of the apple.
Yeah. I need to try
Ooh.
one. Man,
Shouldn't be so transfixed on beauty.
you were the one checking her out.
How could I not? I was dancing with her.
She is a beauty.
She is very pretty for an older woman.
Yeah, I'm old.
Silver fox.
I don't know what she is though. It
She's.
doesn't make sense that she's 50, but yet her.
It seems like
tail.
she's older than me, for sure.
But she said she wasn't a dragon, so I don't know.
Magic does good too for the complexion, I guess.
There are certain magics that can extend life.
And she was kind of strong. It was weird. Or strange.
You think she gets these magical power from experimenting on people?
Silas?
Silas is going to be rubbing his amulet around his neck, and he's going to be like, I expected more from her.
We got a lot.
Did we?
Yeah, you got some tales of your infant mother. You got 2 points of interests. And And you learned about where her ship might have fallen? Sounds like a sea
Yes.
adventure to me.
I knew this journey would be complex. I just expected it to have a little more meaning, but so far we're just following crumbs.
But those crumbs are gonna eventually lead to the whole bread loaf. Right?
Or
Aiden?
fat
Jack?
bird.
Or the what?
Or the fat bird.
Okay, well,
You can eat either.
well, Aiden, you said you wanted to do the four.
Yes, I would like to see it.
Alright.
I never thought I'd have the opportunity. It's once in a lifetime type deal.
Definitely interested.
Absolutely. Well, as you finish your time at the Lonesome Tankard, we'll go ahead and take our little 5-10 minute break there.
Nice.
And we have a lead or two and destinations to look at. An Eveningstar. This seems like, honestly, I don't want to say a quiet town, but nothing seems amiss. As seems like an everyday life here in Eveningstar. So stay tuned, folks. Stick around. I will be back. Alrighty, folks, we're back in it. And, well, so welcome back, first of all. Second of all, last we left off, our troop arrived in Eveningstar and getting a warm welcome by people within the town, spoke to Lord Tesserl Winter, finding out she did, in fact, know Silas's mother years ago, before her turn towards crime, we'll say. Giving you some hints as to how to follow up on leads you already have, or, well, for following Lysera Vane's memories. Mentioned she had a penchant for the draconic ley lines throughout the land, and also the waters. To check out the red pool, red hand pool to the north, also known as the mill pool. But as you guys leave the Lonesome Tankard, it's still about mid-afternoon at this point, like 1 or 2 o'clock. What are you guys up to?
Gotta wait at least a half hour before we go swimming after a meal. So,
Yeah,
check
even
the
though
forge.
I think the forge is the next best thing.
That's what I say we do.
All right. Lead the way, Aiden.
I bet you could smell it.
Yeah, so you guys head to the Iron Hand. Uh, easily seen and easily found. It is the only real smithy in town. It would have an outdoor forge with a simple home attached to it. The home also doubles as a storefront. But the forge itself is seen from outside, and you would see a couple of swords hanging from around as athletic built but magnificently flowing blonde hair and mustache of a man. Like, definitely, you can imagine this is a dreamy looking guy, if there was one, who is just wiping the sweat from his brow, hammering away at this forge here. It's not really anything fussy, the forge itself. It's a simple flame, an anvil, and several buckets of water, and it's a simple setup. Aiden, you would be very familiar with this sort of arrangement. Nothing grand. And there would be a simple signage out front that just has a simple gauntlet.
Silas is looking for swords that are flying around.
There are no flying swords.
Silas is disappointed.
Almost like it's meant for defense purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want to see the flying swords, try to steal one.
Yeah, go ahead, Silas. Go. I dare you.
I just got here. I need to case the place it's another day.
Oh boy.
Aiden would approach the illustrious man and say, "Hail! It's a nice sword they have here."
Well met, as he kind of wiped the sweat again, as the light just hits him just right to make him look very picturesque as he puffs his chest out, pulls a glove off, pulls the other off, slaps him onto the anvil, holds his hand out. Well met.
Aiden McCullough.
Dirthel Ironhand, and might I say you have quite a fine form to you.
Well, I'm somewhat of a smith myself.
Well, that is what I meant. I can tell. It takes certain shoulders and certain musculature that not everyone has.
Yes, your work is legendary. I came to peruse and to see it for myself.
Yes, a lot of my work has been commissioned by the Purple Dragons, and I do have a tendency to give them the Everbright treatment. Tends to gleam and they like their armor shiny, you know? Which there's nothing wrong with shining armor.
No.
Also have a lucrative sideline production of pewter pots my apprentices have made in their spare time, if you're interested in that sort of thing, but you lot don't strike me as you're interested in pewter.
What are pewter pots?
They're just like clay pots, but made of pewter. They are cast, like a cast iron, but not quite as durable. Can be bent and shaped in ways that are a little easier, a little more pleasing to the eye. Are you in the market for something, or are you just hoping to peruse another smith's wares?
Just out of curiosity, do you have anything in the Warhammer department.
Of course, I've got a hammer or two. Unless you mean... Are you talking about magically enchanted wares?
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm afraid most of my magically enchantments have gone the way of the purple dragon. They are my biggest commissioners, but I do have the handful of gleaming everbright armors. I do have the occasional sword as well. Should you have the coin for such a thing?
How much does he have a bright armor run? Out of curiosity.
Well, it would depend on what fashion you'd like. Typically, it'll be about 50 gold more than your standard armor of the same type. Breastplate. Essentially, it just never gets dirty. Breastplate would be 250 gold. I could even fashion your... Yes, I can do it to splint. Yes, I could even fashion your splint armor to be everbright.
Esmeralda's
I
going to
will
be very
love
upset
this.
she's missing this, yes.
Well, perhaps send her my way.
I think she's coming soon. Running a bit behind with paperwork and such.
Oh, I don't much like that stuff. Metal's
Me
the
either.
only language I speak.
Hmm.
You don't have any other kind of little trinkets, do you?
I don't deal in trinkets and baubles. I deal in weapons of war. The occasional horseshoe. I won't say no to that. Steeds need their shoes. But no, I typically deal in wares for the military, the army, the purple dragons.
Computer pots.
And a side hustle of pewter pots for the intended buyer. Not you all, of course.
They don't really make good cooking vessels, do they?
No, but they do make some people like the aesthetic.
Mm.
Well, I
Mostly
suppose it was
deal
nice meeting you.
in blades and armors. Swords specifically. And I do the occasional commission if you're looking for something particular.
No interesting daggers?
Dagger? What would you need a kitchen knife for?
I use it for...
I kid. I've made plenty of daggers for the purple dragons. Some of them like to keep it in their boot.
Is Esmeralda our only sword user?
Well, longsword, maybe.
Calder
I'm
Hill
more of-
does have a short sword.
I'm more the arm's length kind of sword. But mine's pretty...
I can tell you need something with a little less strength behind it and more precision.
Exactly.
Well, I understand that.
Any interesting bows, perhaps?
I'm a smith, not a Boyer or Fletcher.
I'm assuming you're the only one of note around town, though, correct?
The only smith, of course.
Boyer or Fletcher?
No, I am not that.
No, and I'm asking for anyone else.
Oh, no, pardon my Mistake there. Anyone who hunts here does their own crafting. Woodworking is a favorite pastime of those within Eveningstar. That and fishing. A lot of people like to make their own fishing poles. Go fishing over the bridge. I've done my fair share. I do have a few sinkers for the hooks. I make a few hooks too. If you're looking for good fishing tackle, I can help you there. I guess that would be in the line of... I am so sorry. I guess that would be a trinket or a bauble. Didn't know we were talking fishing, though.
And
Take it.
Levlin said he'd like to go fishing.
Who?
Kevlin.
The guard.
Kevlin.
Kevlin.
Oh.
Ah, yes, I think I know the lad. He's on patrol around town. Yeah, one of the Purple Dragons. They're always a welcome sight here. Eveningstar's seen too much in its past.
I take it none of us actually need anything. We're just here for.
Aiden said he was wanting to check it out, but it's always good to keep an open mind about.
Oh, is there... I get it. You've heard about the swords, right?
We've heard about swords.
Yes.
Well, they are a measure that I don't like to use, but I have used more often than I'd like to admit. However, the stories do wonders to keep burglars at bay. I won't tell you which ones, seeing as we just met. Should you try to thieve anything, swords will know. Come flying at you in an instant.
Silas is taking notes.
Can you show us at least one of them?
Give me a persuasion check.
A part of it was to talk about it.
The 6.
6, brother.
Use that inspiration.
I don't blame you for trying. The kids always ask me too. But poke an eye out with that thing. Once I unleash it, it just starts whacking.
Wacka, wacka, wacka.
I don't want to harm a potential customer.
Wacka wacka.
It's the name of a new band.
It was 250 gold for the splint mail.
Oh no, that would be for a breastplate, because a breastplate generally costs 200. I can make any armor with Everbright. Put a little sheen on it. I've got my special concoction of Everbright oil to imbue armor. If you're interested in that sort of thing.
It would cost him 50 gold, you said?
50 gold, and then I can apply some Everbright sheen to any armor.
So that's just 50 gold, Aiden.
And I would need to hold on to the armor for an evening.
I think we're just planning on going swimming.
I think
Well,
I'm
it's
okay
already-
on Every Bright for right now.
Suit
See,
yourself.
Probably.
That armor's
Saving
gonna
up
get
for
dirty.
maybe- Yes, I find cleaning meditative. I like to pray as I clean my armor.
You're a worshipper of God or some such?
I am a priest. A priest of Kosuth.
Kosuth. Don't know if I've heard that one.
Fire.
Oh,
The very substance your weapons and armors are forged in. He is the Lord of.
perhaps I'll say a prayer to him later.
Thanking him for the flame would be a wise thing to do.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the tip.
No problem. May your armor and weaponry remain so prosperous for you.
Yeah. I hope so.
I'll steal something.
I don't have a death wish. I'm sorry.
Come on.
A mage's tower is one thing, but he has flying swords.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, I know, but
Just wants to see
I
it.
am pretty quick though. You got my back?
No, don't.
No, absolutely not. I'll throw you under the bus.
Steven? I'll walk out the store.
It's open air, so there's no like door. It's just the forge is there.
I leave.
Yeah.
I'm not stealing from that.
Is there a glowing locked chest somewhere?
No. There's
Oh, well.
that would be inside.
Alright, so we're headed northward.
Do we want to head to the mill pond?
Well, Aiden, did you care to meet the priest of Lathander, or just...
I did. We would like to ask them a question.
I don't think any of us would mind, right, guys?
Oh,
Entirely up to y'all.
There's also several shops in town.
You went shopping and nothing to buy. Are there other shops in town?
Yeah.
There are plenty of shops in town. There's
I thought he was basically saying there's not many, like, anything
there's
else
no
in town.
like Bowyer Fletcher like specific thing. There are several actual shops though. There is a trinket shop. It's a Silver Branch. There's a potter. There's a hardware shop. There is a quote unquote bookshop. That would be where the printing is done. The Cormyr Clarion. There's the Orsborg's Adornments, which is the tattoo parlor. And then it's honestly mostly a lot of farm stuff.
Got you.
I wasn't expecting this town to be so rural.
That's fair.
Well, so
So
you
Silas
had-
saying, and not me.
Yeah.
um,
They have a butcher.
He's from a big city.
There is a market square where you could probably see where some stalls would be set up. But it's more just like a farmer's market kind of thing. You can see there's room for more. So there's probably like festivals and stuff.
think we're gonna head to
there.
what were you saying, Jack?
there's probably something going on with that bookseller printing press place.
Possibly.
We might know some rumors about town.
Well, I kind of want to go with Aiden.
Yeah.
I don't think we were thinking of splitting up, but
Not at all.
To the church we go, Stephen.
Okay. Heading to the House of the Morning, which you passed on your way in. It was a large building on the that is kind of right around the big fields to the north. This large, sprawling, many-spired temple can easily be seen from anywhere within. And you can see as it's later in the afternoon, it is kind of quieter inside. but a lot of it is open air to see outward into the fields beyond. But you can see plenty of interior chambers within that are smaller, and hallways and such. And this is a brightly lit space. Lots of sun coming in, and there would be clergymen walking here and there in different colored robes, mostly like kind of pastel colored, and just giving you a nod as they pass. No one's gonna be like, hey, we gotta go see these people. Like, you know, priests are going about their business. Like, there's easily a few dozen people at this temple.
Okay. Aiden would stop a clergyman and he would say, "Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I'm wondering if there's any priests here that might know something of the legend of the Phoenix. I know it is an Eastern legend, but
No, not at all. I would even say, from my learnings, the Phoenix is a creature of legend and myth that is reborn in its own ashes. And, it's one much the same as Lathander himself has been reborn anew out of the ashes of a Monitor.
yes. There's rumors of a relic related to the Phoenix.
Oh?
It said it could bring someone back to life.
Oh, yes, there are sayings that the tears of a phoenix can bring that which we love back from the dead. There are, of course, other magics that can bring those that we've lost back to the land of the living. What
Ah,
troubles
so it
you,
is.
my son? This guy's like maybe 5 years older than you.
Sure.
Or maybe the same age.
I'm a priest as well.
Oh, well, the morning's blessings upon you.
Thank you. I serve Kossuth, if you are familiar.
Oh, well, I suppose it is hand in hand with Lathander. The dawn's light burns, as well as it does resuscitate for the day. I could see.
Indeed.
You came here searching for legends of this phoenix, you say?
Yes, I've been searching. I do want to bring a loved one back.
Oh, do you have... Well, I am sorry for your loss in whatever capacity that may be. Perhaps they have already been reborn. The spirit does live on some way or another. Or do you happen to have the body or of the deceased? Or how long ago did this happen?
This happened many years ago.
Oh, for that, I'm sorry, I did not mean to laugh there. No, I'm afraid that would be well beyond the skill of nearly any priest I've ever heard of. Bringing back from the dead after years, no.
But if one possessed the tears of the Phoenix,
Do, I mean, there are legends, hearsay. I would... Perhaps if the phoenix were to shed its tears onto the body of the deceased. I do not know the specifics of phoenix lore myself, although Cormyr is a land of fantastical and sometimes whimsical and tricksy beasts. It would not surprise me.
Well, I thank you for the information. It's more than I had before.
Yes, of course. Would you like to pray in the morning with us? We do have service.
Yes, that would be actually nice.
Yeah, well, service is at sunrise, and should you want to join us, your companions are more than welcome to get the blessing of the day upon them at the sun's first light. It is glorious over the fields.
That sounds nice. I might join. I'm up early anyway.
The early worm usually gets eaten by the bird, but the early bird usually gets two in the bush, is what I find.
I'm not really a morning person.
Oh, I am sorry. The light of the morning will shine on you regardless of whether you are awake or not. Although to see the morning light is to see the love of the Lord Lathander himself. Were you wishing to take up some studies? We do have a small library where we deal in subtle magical research and healing and commerce, of course.
Cool. Really? All Lathander related, or?
I thought you weren't much of a morning person.
I am definitely an academic person. I studied religion and history.
Well, we do our own research here. I wouldn't want to force someone to be awake in the morning when they don't want to be. Especially at the house of the morning.
Would I need to come study in the morning? Is that what you're implying?
The early bird and all that, yes.
I suppose I could be convinced.
Of course, after First Light's prayer.
Who knows? You might make a convert out of me.
It is not me who would do the converting, but Lathander himself, showing you a new light. You would simply be reborn. Anew.
Well, let's see what he can teach me first.
Well, I would not be opposed to inviting any to the morning. Is there anything else I can help you with in our temple?
No, I thank you for your time and your information. And I will see you tomorrow morning for service.
At first light. Just ask for Gelder Asterion. That would be me. As he is wearing like a pink robe.
Oh,
A little austere.
a tool.
Cool.
Well, I would wish you all a blessed evening, but the morning will be that much sweeter when I see you tomorrow.
All right.
Indeed.
And he'll just give like a nod and continue walking along. Leaving you in the halls in the House of Mourning. People walking by, going about their business. There would look to be worship areas and different spaces overlooking the different granaries and fields. A lot of open air.
Well, Aiden, I'm definitely interested in that library for my own purposes, but there might be something in there regarding resurrection magics.
Yes, I would like to check it out. Although, I don't know if any magic of Lathander can help me out without a body. Or 20 years too long.
I mean, there are definitely magics that can do that, but they are very powerful.
Oh, I'm excited to know more now that I did before. It's the tears of the Phoenix that are part of the legend. I need to find someone who knows the legend completely. Perhaps.
You've mentioned a Fae.
Yes, well, it is a Thayan legend.
If we're ever passing through Marsember, there's a Thayan I know there.
Oh,
He's helped raise me.
well then I hope that we pass through there.
I hope so too, someday. Who knows where this path will lead, though?
No, I am confident though. Kosuth has put me all on this path together with you for his reasons, and
He's
I
probably
believe that the key to my wife's resurrection lies within his flame. The Tears of the Phoenix might be a part of that.
Will you share her story with us sometime?
Yes, of course.
I don't know. It might help.
I think he did already.
Yes, okay, have I not? Oh, I'll tell you again. So worries. My
Remember
I was
everything?
working. Essentially, I was working at the forge when I heard the screams. The village was attacked by Sahagan, and I killed a few with my hammer and went looking for my wife. And when I found her, she was face down in the water, drowned.
And what did happen to her body?
It is buried, but it's 20 years ago. She's likely not more than bone now.
Well, bone can have powerful magic and connection to the corporeal person, connection to the spirit. Perhaps. I don't pretend to know much about the magic of clerics. But it's better to know where her physical form is than not, I would think.
Well, she's buried in a small grave outside of shit. What was the name of that hometown?
Your luck.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see what we can find in the library. So we head to that pond?
I think that pond's calling your name.
How far away is it?
Sorry, just the north part up here.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
A few hundred feet away. Yeah, as you head out of the Temple of Lathander, heading along the North Road where you can see kids playing in the fields in the early evening, late afternoon. It's not quite dark. But definitely the sun gets a little bit lower over the mountains to the west, a little bit northward, creating long shadows, especially with the trees. As you arrive at the pond, you can see some footpaths going here and there around it. There would be a low mist clinging to the still water and exuding around the edges. Occasional vine kind of drifting atop the surface. Fronds of, what are those, like cattails and ferns, as well as lots of a good number of red maples around the space.
Is there any fog?
That is what like a mist clinging to the water.
So it's a mist, not a fog. How close are we to it?
You're there.
Peering into the water, do I see what, like, monsters or something, or?
Give me a perception check to see what you're just looking at the pond.
Yeah, looking in. We were warned. I want to know by what.
Yeah. With a 22, you don't see monsters. But occasionally, as you're walking along the edge of the waters, within it, you can faintly see little sparks of light beneath the water. where it almost gets deeper. A good 30 or so feet out into the water itself, if not more. Occasional submerged and floating log that has growth around it. But yeah, you would see like almost like where you see this little faint bit of light, multicolored, just little flicks and flares, almost like little runes that you just barely make out through the fog and through the water.
Okay. I don't know if any of you see that, but like little runes deep in the water there.
He runes it this far away.
Unlucky shot, you know.
When can I look over there? Do I see it?
It's faint, but yeah, it's in the water, like a good bit off of the. I would say probably honestly like maybe 50 or so feet out into the water.
I'm gonna swim out there.
Yeah, where do we put our gloves?
I'm just gonna keep my stuff on.
Silas starts going swimming out.
We can't leave him by his lonesome.
As the first, I don't know, 20 or 30 feet are very wadeable. Like you can just walk through it. But once you get a little further out, it gets rapidly deeper.
May need your mage hand here in a minute.
Oh?
Can I dive under the water and see if I can see the sparkling any clearer?
Yeah. What is everyone else doing in this moment? Out of curiosity.
Aiden doesn't want to take his armor off, so he's kind of just watching from the shore.
Okay.
Jack is disrobing down to his underwear, about to go swimming.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and then follow Silas.
Yeah. Silas dives beneath the water. It's not rapid. It's not super deep here. Maybe about 20 or so feet. And a little bit of the low light. I should have changed the music when you guys got here. This is called mist, and there's mist or fog. Yeah, as you swim down, you can see this faint bit of stonework beneath old stones. And this slight shimmering that Cal pointed out. Along the stones. Give me an Arcana check.
It's all you.
With a 17. There is a tinge of some unknown magics to you. It's almost seemingly imbued to the land, but it's twisted and shaped strangely. Parts of it do look almost draconic in language, but not quite. It's been altered, changed. And there would be.
Are we underwater or?
Silas
Yeah,
is
no,
underwater.
I'll probably dive down to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give chase.
As Jack swims out as well, leaving Aiden on the shore. There would be this. Give me I'm gonna say all three of you, athletics or acrobatics check. as there are tangles
yeah.
of roots and vines to kind of swim through and past.
Man. Okay. Up to Jack to pull us out here.
Jack, give me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Healy's. Oh, he has inspiration if he too.
I mean, so do I. I could use it if I wanted to. Oh my god.
As you're having a hard time getting through, you can't quite reach it because the tangle of vines and just kind of like lake weed and kelp is so thick, tangling to like several lily pads. Their roots kind of tangled down and intertwined.
If I take out the cobalt veil, can I like cut some of these away from me?
Give me
Or even a dagger?
give me an athletics check to try and cut your way free, or try to cut your way into it. You guys are trying to just avoid this, and every time you take a step forward or take a swim forward, you're just getting caught up, and you just like to not swim down and drown yourself. You know, obviously step back.
Wow.
You can see just a little bit around where it's almost like there's a broken dais with a little bit of jade at its core.
And that's a large thing. I'm thinking,
I wouldn't
like,
say huge. I would
like 10 foot, maybe.
say like 6 or 7 feet wide.
Okay.
So we can't get to it because of the vines.
There are
vines.
tangles that are too thick.
Can I cast Cloud of Daggers in front of me? Push Cal back behind me, and then like kind of send it forward.
Yeah, as you cast this cloud of daggers, give me a Arcana check. As daggers would emerge and just start swirling around as you are cutting through these with relative ease as they scrape through the water, cutting the vines like butter.
It's gotta be terrifying looking.
And it's a small, like a 5-foot radius of just like a few daggers whirling around, just cutting randomly, or like glass daggers or something.
I wanted to see flying swords, and I had to make it myself.
There you go.
All right, so then, yeah, I'll kind of swim behind it, make my way to the dais.
Yeah, as you swim down beneath the dais. It's definitely broken, but at the center you can see this jade slot almost at its core.
Can I follow him or no?
Yeah, you can get behind him, yeah.
Okay.
This would be very much underwater.
So jade slot. So there's nothing like you can pick up and take.
Right.
More so that something we're supposed to put into.
Slot.
Looking around, is there maybe something deeper that said slot can be filled up with? Like, maybe that's got thrown away from it? Is there like a jade stone or something that's like thrown to the side?
Give me a perception check as you look about. 22. See this faint glimmer, deeper, past even more tangled roots.
I'm gonna try to, like, I'm assuming my mage hand couldn't get through.
I would say no.
Yeah, because it's like a physical. It's not ethereal.
If you
No,
point
it
it
is.
out to me, I can send my cloud.
Yeah, I'll point and then kind of use the mage hand to like pat in the direction too.
All right. So I have a minute for the cloud of daggers.
Absolutely. As you start to surge the cloud of daggers forward, the vines
I'll swim behind.
react and surge outward as they all clamber and morph together to make this pile of vines and thick kelp as it tries to strike out towards you as well. I'm gonna bring you guys to a map. We're gonna roll some initiative.
Nice.
Underwater.
As some of you are underwater and someone is out on the banks.
I don't like water.
I know.
Oh, man, there's those high rolls coming in.
Good.
This thing technically has advantage.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Don't,
It's not going to roll
lie,
higher
Stu.
than that, though, probably. No, it doesn't. We'll keep it 16. As Silas, you are up first.
So was this the glimmer that?
The glimmer is
No.
behind it. As your cloud of
this is
daggers
protecting
is
it.
still there. So let me get I'll get a cloud of daggers out here real quick. And it's just there. It's on it.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I think I need to use my action to do mage armor.
Okay. Casting mage armor on yourself. As you are underwater. Does mage armor have a verbal component?
It does.
Okay. You use your breath to cast mage armor.
And what does that mean?
It means you have a number of rounds equal to your constitution modifier to remain
To get more
underwater.
breath.
Till you need to take a breath.
And the breath takes away some of that, I'm assuming.
What do you mean the breath takes... If you...
You can hold your breath to a number of minutes, but once you expel that
Once
breath,
you
then you
expel
have
the
a
breath
round.
to essentially speak or cast a spell, it reduces it to you just have a number of rounds equal to your constitution modifier. So you have 3 rounds until you have to take some breath.
I see.
That is all.
Okay. Interesting.
Is it?
Kinda.
All right. You cast mage armor. Anything else for your turn, Silas?
Just thinking. No, I think that's really all I can do.
That will take us to Cal. Caldo
right.
Hill.
How far are we underwater here?
I'd say you're about 20 feet underwater.
Okay, so... And how does combat work in underwater? If I have a bow, I can use that up to half the distance, right?
A bow would be a disadvantage.
Just period would be disadvantage.
Yes, and it would only be the minimum range.
So I'm 20 feet underwater. To get to this creature, I would still be 20 feet underwater if it's a creature?
Yes. It is also
Okay.
20 feet underwater.
I'm gonna get here with Silas, and I'm gonna start attacking this thing. Yeah. Cobalt Veil is unleashed, and here we
Alright.
go.
Short sword will be just a straight roll. With a 12 is going to miss.
Okay, nice. But with my attack action, I get...
You can't do an offhand dagger. For free. A 25 will for sure hit as you stab this mound of shambling vines.
sneak attack.
You will have sneak attack, absolutely.
Okay. Oh,
Nope,
why did that
just
go?
roll the dagger damage.
Yeah, I don't know why sword clicked.
It would be the offhand dagger damage as well.
It would be a D4 anyway.
So it's just a D4, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll do 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh, did it roll?
Plus the 9 sneak attack.
Yeah.
So 13 damage as you pierce into
yeah.
this creature.
And I still have my bonus action.
Mhm.
Man, what should I use for my bonus action? Going to cast Entangle on, like, behind it, kinda. Wait. I don't know. Does Entangle have a verbal?
You're gonna entangle the entangler?
Gotta try, I guess.
Usually with items, it's you speak a command word.
Says you can cast Entangle as an action. Do I have the spell? I have no idea. Spell. Checking spells.
Entangle does
Entangle,
have verbal.
It does have verbal. Oh goodness me. I'm gonna save it, man.
Okay.
Gonna save it. Yeah, not having breath sounds scary.
That will take us to the creature, unless there's anything else for Cal.
Now that's bonus action. Disengage. And I'm going to swim up. I guess I can do what, 10 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be 10 feet almost to the top.
Okay. That will take us to the creature. As it is 20 feet underwater, this mound will just move on top of Silas as it tries to roll into. I need a strength saving throw.
Yeah. That's gonna be great.
You're so good at this, dude.
I know. This is my...
Well, Dementophobia is giving Silas the 1 buff, so you'll have +1 to this roll, Silas. Thank you, Dementophobia.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you.
And you'll have +1 to every single roll for the next minute.
Well, what's... I'm hitting it. It's going slow. It's a 10.
With a 10, you are quickly and rapidly engulfed as you are blinded, restrained by this creature. It will then move upwards slightly as a tendril lashes out towards Cal.
15 AC.
Getting a 17 to hit.
Darn.
Is Cal, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
6 points of force damage.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. 15 points of damage on one hit.
Yep. Level
All right.
4.
Almost dead.
That will end its turn, as this thing has swallowed Silas whole.
Mm.
Boy, oh boy.
Hopefully our friends can help.
Jack, you are up, as you are nearly butt naked. Buck naked or butt naked? I never understood. I think it's buck.
either or.
Yeah. Either way, you're in your undies.
Yeah. Can I be 15 feet underwater? Because I was falling behind everybody.
Sure. We'll say you're 10
Alright,
feet.
cool.
We're going to say 10.
All right, perfect. I will swim to the surface. I look over at Aiden. Hey, big tentacle monster. Big tentacle monster. Not the good kind. And I will cast Soul Blade and dive back underwater and use my action to dash and close.
Okay. As this white fire sizzles under the water.
Actually, it doesn't sizzle.
Okay.
It looks exactly the same as if it were above water and below water.
Fair enough. Which will take us to Aiden.
So from where I'm standing, can I see what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see them
I
underwater.
will say it'll have cover if that makes any effect. But yes, it is underwater.
Let me just check something really quick.
Just check it real quick.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, Aiden is going to spend. I can't swim in heavy armor, right? So
You can.
I can.
Yeah. Only thing underwater combat does is what's right there. You can absolutely swim. I would say it'll be difficult terrain here. This isn't, I would say, out to here. Oh, you can't see what I'm... Out to here is probably A-okay for wading out. Like 30 feet out is where you're good for walking. But it's difficult terrain. So it'll be half movement no matter what, essentially.
Alright, I'm going to wait out. About 30 feet.
So you can go 20, you can go 15 feet. Because it's difficult terrain.
Oh yeah, it's because it's different, right?
Mm-hmm. How are you going to get this guy on a boat? We were just talking about, like, sea adventures earlier.
Therapy.
Gotta overcome those fears.
Tell him there's a phoenix out there somewhere.
The legendary Firebird is apparently underwater.
Baby steps.
How deep underwater is Cal?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay, I'm going to use healing word.
Okay.
I use my breath to say thank you.
Cal immediately drowns. As Cal gets some healing through Aiden. That is only your bonus action, Aiden. You still have your action.
It's crazy, dude. Clerics, bro.
Yeah. What level are you casting it at?
They have one job.
First level.
Alright, you get
But they
8
can
points
do
of
so
healing,
much.
Cal.
I feel double my health. Thanks.
It is nice. Aiden, you still have your action to do with what you want.
Can I sacred flame the tentacle monster?
You absolutely can.
There
So
you
it's DC 13 now.
Alright.
Jack? Yeah?
It will make this dexterity save as best it can. It got a 10.
Hooray! Where is the 20? Maybe I don't have that.
Turns out
It's
he doesn't
coming.
have Sacred Flame.
Doesn't exist. It's D.
Doesn't my combat.
Dex save.
It got a 10. It'll take 8 points of radiant damage as flame
Oh,
actually
snap.
burns just as well underwater. Even though it's still that orangish flame that you're used to. There's this power to it under the water, as it would kind of boil things around it. It feels like somebody peed in here. Anything
The
else for
fire of
Aiden?
heaven.
That'll be my turn.
Which will take us to Silas. Silas, at the start of your turn. Bad news, buddy. You take 10 points of damage.
Ouch. Suppose I need to do a con save too.
I will need a con save for your Cloud O daggers.
Things are running slow for me here.
That's fair.
Oh,
The
God.
Cloud of Daggers is gone.
Are you kidding me?
No. You do get +1 to that, though, but...
Yeah.
That,
Can I Misty Step out of here?
you can't Misty Step to places you can't see. The Misty Step does require you to see it.
All right, you're really complicating things here.
No, you're just blinded and restrained and taking damage at the start of every turn.
Very simple, actually.
Yeah,
And you can't breathe.
And you've got 2 more rounds of breath after this.
Mm-hmm.
Not super complicated.
Yeah, it's pretty much you just can't do anything.
I am going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
With what breath?
Oh, I can't cast anything else?
I will
Not
say
if it's verbal.
by sacrificing 1 round of breath per level of spell, I will let you cast. If it has verbal components.
Pretty much everything's verbal.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yes.
I have True Strike,
Yes.
and I do have a dagger,
Yes.
so maybe I'll try to True Strike it.
Yeah, try to true strike it. Why not?
I don't know how that works.
Just roll a. Honestly, it'll be like I hate the way that they have it set up in roll
Because
20.
it's not set up.
Well, Dementophobia is gonna give Watcher's Inspiration to the. To who? He just said this is the worst country club pool he's ever seen. Who are you giving it to, Dementophobia? I'm assuming Silas.
That's huge. Watcher's Inspiration is
Yeah.
what?
You get a D6 added on to whatever roll you want to add to.
For the next minute.
For a single roll. Until the end
Damn
of
it.
the session.
Still,
Yeah.
very good. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Dementophobia.
All right. So I will do a True Strike. So
Okay.
it's
Just
is that
roll your Shock and Grasp attack.
okay.
And it will do 1d4 plus 4. So it'll do
Critical.
2d4 plus 4. I will also say
2d4.
you can use the Watcher's Inspiration on any roll, including damage, just like regular inspiration.
So the damage should be
2d4 plus 4.
plus 4. 2d4 plus 4. I'll take your word for it.
We'll say if you were to use the Watcher's Inspiration, it would get 2d6, not just a d6.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that then. 2d6.
Sure, yeah. 2d6 more damage. For a total of 10 plus 4, 14 points of damage as you guys would see this bright light shine out from within the tangle. Anything
spit
else
out.
for Silas? Don't forget you took 10 damage to it at the start of turn.
I think I did it.
Alright, I'll take your word for it.
Oh, no, it's things are, like I said, are slow.
Anything else for
Really?
Silas?
Reload the page.
Yeah, that's it.
A ton.
That will take us to Cal.
How much breath do I have left?
I don't know, like a minute or two, 3.
Okay,
What's
so I'm
your
decent.
con? You've got less than a minute.
Man, it's 15 feet on water, right?
Yeah, it's right under you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go up.
Disengage,
Get
is
some
that what you
breath.
said?
Yes.
All right.
Does the +1 buff count toward damage
The
too?
+1 buff will.
So it's 15
I
points
will-
of damage,
I will
not
do one
14.
I'm gonna get a full thing of breath. And now I'm gonna try. We just need to damage this thing, don't we? Can you entangle monster? My assumption
can
is
you entangle
no.
the entangler?
Yeah, my assumption is no. Okay, I'm gonna go back down 10 feet now, full
Okay.
breath of air.
Okay.
And I'm going to swimming downward quickly,
Yeah.
being not so quickly, but going to like dive forward with my cobalt
Absolutely.
veil.
Diving down with your blue blade, a 17 hits. You
Nice.
you
Do I get
have
sneak attack?
Yes.
Oh.
But of course. And
You
what the-
slide oak.
And what other circumstance would you get sneak attack?
18.
18 points of damage from the blue blade as you cut into the tendrils and can kind of barely see this blue skin of Silas underneath.
Alright, swinging again.
Alright, going with the offhand
Ooh.
dagger is going to be a miss. As you go to stab out and your hand gets caught in some kelp. Caldo real right or left-handed out of curiosity?
He is... I would say he's left-handed.
That's why I asked. He kind of struck me as a left-handy.
Yeah. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
he does feel left-handed.
Maybe it's because he looks like Link.
Maybe.
Link's
But
left-handed
yeah.
canonically.
And like his dagger typically is like
His
the
right
sharp
hand.
blade is going down like his forearm,
Yeah.
right? It's kind of how he holds it. But yeah.
Fair enough. Anything
and
else for Cal?
That'll end his turn.
That will take us to the Mound of Shambling. More like the Mound of Shame. As it will strike out with its charged tendril out towards Cal.
And it misses.
Getting a 17.
Oh my goodness, again. It's...
As Cal, you take 18 points of damage.
Oh, I'm down.
As Cal's
God.
body floats lifeless under the water. It will
That's
strike
insane.
out towards Jack. With its other
This was-
tentacle.
This was a nice adventure we
Jack
had.
getting an 11 to hit. As it misses under the water.
11 meets.
11 meets?
Because he doesn't have mage
Because
armor.
you don't have mage armor either.
Guys.
You take 15 points of damage.
I was gonna say, don't you guys want to use mage armor? But I'm not backseat gaming.
Well, this is how you learn.
Well, let me check my spell real quick.
Is it concentration?
You can cast
We'll
shield.
find out.
I'm looking. That's a purple. You know what? Let's go ahead because I don't want to take that damage. I'll cast a shield.
Okay. I will say in the future, call it before I roll the damage.
Well, I know it was going to be heavy anyway, but yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. As the shield blocks this radiant light, blocks the tendril as it lashes out. You can almost see this little shock as it hits. That will take us to your turn, Jack.
All right. As Jack uses his breath to cast shield, he'll look down at this shambling mound and cast innate or not cast, but he'll use his innate sorcery
Yeah, as the
as his hands.
veins. Sorry.
Yeah, his veins start to ripple and glow, and he will make an attack at this mound. with
Sorry, I got
his,
excited there.
Oh no, it's cool visual. But this is straight roll.
Yeah.
$21 to hit
21 will hit.
for 18 points of fire damage.
As it seems resistant to fire,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But it still does damage it.
Whatnot. 9 points, still pretty good.
9 points is still better than 0. It's better than 8 points.
That will do it.
All right. That will take us to Aiden. Seeing Caldoril's body as he stabs out just get whacked by this almost zapping tendril. As you can almost feel the static in the water, those of you that are kind of like this tinny feeling in your mouth almost, as this thing is striking out. But yeah, Aiden, you see what you see. What do you do?
Healing word on Cal at second level.
Again. Jeez, Cal.
Yeah, no.
There's our tank.
Aiden's your tank.
I know. That's the sad part.
Mm-hmm. Cal, you get 17 health back.
I'm back to the HP he got me to the first time.
Nice.
Stay there.
Canonically,
Yeah,
this
let's
thing has
not
done,
take 18 points of
this has done 17 and 18 points of damage to Cal.
And then let's do a whatchamacallit?
Sacred
Flame.
flame.
Sacred flame, yep.
A flame of sacredness as this fire erupts around the tendrils and the roots. It is going to make a dexterity save, which it is not good at, but it does really well this one time and gets an 18.
Okay.
As you ignite other flora under the water, other tendrils that are not the vines of this creature.
Gotcha. That'll be my actually I'm gonna move out
15 more feet.
15 more feet.
Alright. He's coming, guys. That'll take us to Silas. Silas, start of your turn. 10 points of damage.
I mean, people have been whacking away at him, right? I must.
You don't
I
know.
must be able.
You're blind.
I must
and
be
are
able to see
strange.
something.
Nah. You get like a quick glimpse of like muddy water underneath, and then you might occasionally see a little bit of red from the blood and little flashes of light here and there, but it's all happening so fast it's hard to see anything.
So I can't misty step as soon as I see the light.
That's correct, because you are blinded.
Can I escape?
You can certainly try to escape with your action, if that's what you would like to do.
I think so.
Give me a dexterity or a strength saving throw to escape.
And I'm probably gonna try to use my inspiration if this
Well,
goes
you might
bad.
roll really good the first time. Have faith in yourself. You're good. You escape from the clutches as you're nearly gasping for air, as you only have one more turn after this.
Right. So that was my action. I have a bonus action.
Yes.
Can I use my last breath to cast Misty Step up above the water?
You absolutely can. Oh, you wait, you only have one turn, so no. It's a second level spell.
Okay. Well then, can I swim up?
You can. It's going to try to grab you. But you certainly can. Do you feel lucky?
No, I don't. I really don't.
What are the odds? They're pretty good, but you never know.
Okay. I'll stay put.
Okay, with 0 breath.
I'll
With
probably
1
do
turn
a
of breath. I got you.
yeah. I think I can do a minor illusion to create a little shark in its field of outside of its field of vision or inside of its field of vision to kind of distract it.
Okay. Are you doing it this turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you create a little shark. You guys see a shark in the water.
Shit.
That'll take us to Cal as a shark appears.
Snapping back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity. Yep.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Spaghetti.
Now a shark appearing.
Roar, 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 roar. It's just a little
sharks.
shark.
Yeah, and
The baby shark.
I'm going to try to swing at this dude again.
Alright.
Cobalt Veil, please sing true.
Yeah.
21 will hit. With the sneak attack. And it's vexed.
Oh, so I had advantage.
You would have had
Oh, no, I
advantage
didn't.
on the dagger strike last
Yeah.
turn. But it will take
Yeah, so
16 points of damage, and so your dagger attack will be at advantage should you attack with it.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Man, I gotta remember that because I wouldn't.
I forgot to.
No, it's something I should remember.
It's something we can all help to
Um,
remember. Vex.
Did I? What? Okay, you clicked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was me.
I was like, I did not click that.
A 20 will hit with your offhand short sword, but you're doing an offhand dagger, so just roll the offhand
darn
dagger
it.
damage. Or just roll a d4. We know what it is. You do hit it regardless. It's the same. You'll take 2 points of piercing damage. Anything else
And-
for Cal?
With that Cobalt Veil coming out, I'm going to use ability to disengage and swim upward.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try it anyways. Bonus action, tangle this guy.
Okay.
Like underneath him, kind of. Let his own vines try to work their way into him.
Absolutely they
tangle
do. Strength save?
Yeah, 13 strength, I believe.
It got a 15.
Darn.
As
Try.
the area around it is wreathed in vines.
Why is it clicking all these freaking things, bro?
I don't know. It wants to. Anything else for
all right.
Cal?
No, that's it. And I'm gonna turn up.
That will take us to its turn.
Thank you, Aiden.
This thing will reach out to smack. Yeah, Silas. Getting a 9 to hit.
Miss.
And then it will roll over to try to engulf Jack. Jack.
The shark.
It doesn't care about the shark.
Why not?
Because it's a shark. It's not a person. For reasons. I get what you're going for, though. Jack, I do need a strength saving throw. Your specialty.
You can make another person.
11.
As
That's a pretty good roll.
As it consumes you. That will end its
Jack.
turn.
Silas, no.
Taking us to Jack. Jack, at the start of your turn, you take 10 points of damage.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You are blinded. You are restrained.
It's just automatic like that.
Yep.
But you're inside of it.
You're also inside of it.
And I keep my thing going.
You keep your thing going.
Warcaster.
Huh?
What? What a great feat.
All right.
Feats, folks. Use them if you got them.
All right. So let's just while I'm inside here, let's just try and carve it up from the inside.
All right. It will just be a straight roll because of your innate sorcery. These fires start burning from the inside out. Or lighting, less burning. A 20 minus 3 equals a 17, which will hit. My brain was thinking 20 for no reason whatsoever. Is it will take 7 points of damage?
Let's go ahead and I'll spend a sorcery point, and as I slash forward or pierce forward, the flame will light up a little bit as I empower the spell. I'll re-roll one of the d6s.
Okay, I don't know what any of the numbers are because I have the chat popped out.
It would be
Oh, wait, there we go.
I'm re-rolling
5, 2, and 4.
5, 2, 4. I got it. So reroll that too.
I am a re-roll too.
Gotcha. I see it. I have to mouse over it in the right space. Fair
Nice,
enough. For 4
brother.
more damage, so it'll do 18. But it is reduced by half
Yes, that's fire.
because it is resistant to fire.
And then as that happens, kind of from, I don't know if anybody would see it, but a tear in space reality happens as raw magic leaps out and lashes at this thing.
I would say absolutely. As almost through the tendrils and the vines, this white fire starts to spill out like a liquid into the water, consuming it. Was that a save? Dex save. It's its specialty. It got it rolled a nat 20.
Okay,
Man,
Steve,
alright, doesn't
can you
take
not?
I'm sorry.
It hasn't worked since I've used it like 3 times.
I know. But it looks cool every time.
It does look really cool. That's my turn.
That will take us to Aiden.
Okay, I'm going to do the old healing word on Silas.
Okay. Switching targets.
Well, you got me pretty good, but now he needs to get our wizard up.
Healing gives your breath back too, I think.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works.
8.
All right.
Silas, you get 8 points of healing.
Thank you, sir.
And then we're gonna
There
do
we go.
Sacred Flame.
Okay. Sacred Flame as fires light up around this mound of shambling. It's canonically rolling really good on dex saves, except for this one it got a 5 on.
Nice, dude.
As it will take
8 points of damage.
points of
My
damage
word.
as I would say, Jack, you feel this thing loosening. Its strength is waning, waxing. Well, it's waning, not waxing. Waxing, it's building. Aha. Anything else for Aiden?
Yeah, I see he's gonna continue to make his way out there.
All right. That'll take us to Silas.
Silas, I think, has to disengage and swim to the surface and take a breath.
All right, Silas
No, you don't.
disengages and quickly tries to swim away through the vines. Gets a breath.
Bonus action fireball, right?
Yeah. I don't have any bonus actions.
Yeah, you don't. You're a wizard.
Well, I
You're a
have minor
wizard,
illusion.
Silas.
I can create a minor illusion.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of the shark and I'll.
Make another shark.
No, I'll make a
Make Aiden
minor
more
illusion.
afraid of the water.
I'll make a minor illusion halfling fighter.
Okay.
Look at me, I'm a tasty munchkin.
Probably has the details of like a little training dummy.
An Oompa Loompa.
But what does this thing know the difference?
Sure. Where you want him at?
There's good. Yeah. Let's say he's about to fire a crossbow.
Okay. That'll take us to Caldoril.
Swimming back down, brother.
Diving back down. Dagger and sword in hand.
Yeah. What's gonna be first? Find out this time.
Find out right now.
Cobalt Veil singing in the water.
This blue light shimmers out. You can see a wince in its eye evade the attack.
Oh, it got away. Darn.
As 14 just misses.
It's 15 AC. I waste my breath and die. Another one!
As you stab out,
Oh, man.
you're starting to get tangled up in the vines and stuff down here.
Man, I've rolled the most once this campaign. Bonus action disengage. Go back up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Go back up.
Yeah, end my turn there.
That will take us to the thing. It will. Silas, give me a deception check.
Thank you.
It'll
Plus
send.
one, 14.
It'll 14.
Yeah,
14.
plus one.
This is the buff. The one buff.
Yeah. It'll swim upward. It'll lash out once at this thing.
Nice.
Its other lash as it swims up, floating on top of the water.
Can I breathe?
No, you're still under the water. Cause fuck you, that's why. No, I don't know. Cause like, yeah, why not? We'll drown shit.
This is almost like waterboarding.
Yeah, yeah, it's
the
good.
air's
Like
right there. The
yeah.
air's right. Come on.
It will lash out at Silas
Uh-oh.
with its tendril, getting a 10 to hit,
Miss.
which will take us to Jack. Jack, you take 10 points of damage. Start of your turn.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Maintain your
Nice,
constitution.
brother.
All right. I need to get out of here because my lungs are burning. I need to get out. Let me get out of here.
Strength or a dex save.
String it.
As you're
Oh.
trying to squeeze through.
I'm gonna use my human inspiration.
Okay.
Heroic inspiration.
15.
15! Pizza, pizza?
Oh, I see, because you had advantage. I got you. Yes. A 15, you do escape.
Nice, brother.
All right. I will take a breath.
As you're on top of the flotilla, essentially.
There's gonna be a
Yeah.
crazy visual of all the water pushing up with it.
Yep.
Sick.
That's my turn.
He's got this white burning blade in hand, taking us to Aiden.
It's like I'm laying on top of a bunch of pool noodles.
Yes.
The burning blue blade.
I'm going to use radiant. What's it called again? The Radiance of the Dawn.
Radiance of the Dawn.
Yeah. Let's put this baby to bed.
Yeah, he's got a rod for you, bud.
As this light shimmers out. Roll that Radiance of the Dawn. 2d10 plus 4, geez Louise.
Yeah.
A radiant damage. Is there a saving throw involved in that?
Just automatically hits.
No, it's a
Probably
con.
not.
Con.
It's not a
takes
saber. Oh, okay. So at least it's not a saber.
It did get a 21.
Oh,
So that's plus my cleric level. It's 11. So half of 11 is.
It will take 5.
It's already
Fine.
very hurt.
As it starts burning, but it kind of keeps to the water to kind of keep some of those flames exuding out of Aiden at bay. It's still up.
Okay. I'm going to Sacred Flame.
Okay, is Radiance of the Dawn, is that a bonus action?
Oh wait, no, you're right. I don't know what I'm thinking.
I don't
Never
know what
mind,
you're
I'm
thinking either.
Yeah.
you thinking? You trying to pull one over on you?
You're trying to pull one over on us.
All right, now that'll be my turn.
Alright.
Yeah.
That'll take us
I'll
to
try-
Silas.
The big S.
I'm gonna try
The SS Vane.
Toll the Dead on him.
Alright, trying to toll the dead of this plant creature
Yeah, it's not got willpower. It's just a bunch of vines.
as those around would hear this minor roar as it does 9 for its wisdom saving throw. It hears
Nice.
this roar.
The D12 coming in.
That's gonna be a fail.
It's a failure.
A thick
Woohoo.
D12 hitting the mat.
Got a little less than a 50% chance.
Toll the Dead. Missing
You
hit
do have
points.
+1 for 9
Nice.
points of necrotic damage. As
Sick
this
nasty.
dragon roar just kind of quietly echoes in this space, it would almost like create this thunderclap effect as the roar creates this shockwave across the lake as you see the ripple through the fog and the mist, as that roar could be heard from anywhere along the water's edge.
That's for you, Mom.
As the creature sinks down and just turns back into the plant detritus that it once was, revealing in its grasp a small fragment of jade.
Quickly trying to grab.
I turn over to that halfling. Oh, thanks for the help. Jack, nice to meet you.
The halfling dissolves.
With like a horrible horror, like kind of scene, just like screams, like help!
Yeah.
This is not a relaxing pool.
You can almost
Alright, I'm gonna
feel this fragment of jade almost humming.
Ooh, I'll bring it up to the surface. Well, want to go back down and put it in? What does it look like, Steven?
It's a small sliver of jade. Honestly, nearly insignificant. It's very almost like mint green, though.
Hmm.
Very raw. Not sharp, though, either. Smooth, almost like a disc, like a river stone almost.
I kind of want to see where it goes, Silas.
I do too.
Jack, Aiden?
Let's get on the shore and just catch our breath.
Yeah, get me the fuck out of this water.
You can easily catch
Sir?
your breath.
I
As you get
think
to the shore,
Make a small fire.
Short rest.
Just take a chill.
Are we doing the jade thing tonight, or are we gonna?
nope, we're doing it next time, I guess. So that is where we'll end tonight, folks, as we'll see what happens next time with whatever's going to happen here, I guess. So yeah. We'll find out next time, I suppose. So yeah. Join us next week. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next week. Night, Internet.
Night, Internet.